Hey everyone, I'm back again with this Crompton Greeves ornate. I had it installed where that gold line is at one point early last year, but this time I'm using it to test handmade blades that I'm making here for Mark Welker. They're not painted yet, they're sheet steel, 22 gauge. I managed to replicate by tracing using those blades, the original blades, as a template to cut out using tin snips, both radius and straight tin snips. And I got the holes lined up, and I managed to bend the blades and curve them like they would be cupped the way they are to keep them nice and rigid. Otherwise, they droop down. But otherwise, I've got it balanced pretty good. Remember, this is all by hand, completely, no machines or anything. So there's already been a test rig video, but I'm going to do this, do 0 to high. Oh, 1 amp. I'm going to set the phone on the camera stand. All right. There was a little bit of wobble during the acceleration, but that's with a lot of fans. But amazingly, there's barely any wobble at all. So amazed. It's pretty good, actually. Okay. I'm going to do spin down, since people got to have spin down. The current draw was 0.81, by the way. That was the current draw on high. It jumped up to an amp and went right back down to 0.81 amps. Okay, very slight wobble there during that portion of the speed, but other than that, I got the blade heights as best as I could for a test video and for them to be pretty balanced. I mean, I did not think I was going to get these balanced. I warned Mark, I'm making this all by hand. I told everybody in the groups, I'm doing this all by hand, so I didn't know how good this was going to turn out. I was nervous myself at how well this is going to turn out. This is my very first time doing this sort of thing. He asked me if I could make a set of blades, and I said, I'll give it a shot. I'll give it a shot. I said I'm not promising anything, but I'm just very amazed that this turned out the way it did. But there again, the steel blades, sheet steel, and just like the original blades and a stamped steel motor, create a long spin down here. Jeez, this is such a long spin down. Yeah, it's just like my Fanimation Ascension and Gold Lines, or anything steel blade. Well, Gold Lines are aluminum blade, but a cast iron motor. I know Ascensions, Fanimation Ascensions, their steel blades create a long spin down as well. But I do like how this looks though with bare steel blades. I'd have to clear coat them, but I'm going to actually paint them brown like the rest of that fan. I have paint to make those blades brown, so that is what I'm going to actually do, is paint them yet. Still moves a lot of air, I forgot to mention. Close to a gold line. This is a powerful fan, and the way I shaped the blades, I was amazed that I could get them like this and still get a lot of air off of this fan. I just could not believe how good I did this. And I said I'm not promising anything either, as I keep saying. Jeez, this thing is such a long spin down. Gee. All right. All I'm going to do when this thing gets done is I'm going to do the decade box until it starts, since there's already a full video. I'm going to do it till it starts, and then I'm going to simulate this on a 4-speed wall control, the same values that I had it on when I had this installed. I had this on a 4-speed wall control of 5/813. So as soon as it's done, I'm going to see where this starts with these blades on. See how... Jeez. All right. Let's just see where this thing starts. 1, 2, 3. Okay, it starts on 3. Okay, with 0.14, it's flopping 1.3 and 1.4. So what I'm going to do is the control that I had it on was a 5. I'm just going to go right to 5, which is 0.24. So I can show you the low speed that I would have gotten on this fan. It's still accelerating. Okay, this is 5. This would be low right here. And then I'm going to go right to 8 with 0.4, which would be the low medium speed. Here is 8 with low medium. And then I'm going to go back to 13 to show you your high medium. And it's drawing 0.62. So here's your high medium. And then high. I just hit the high switch after 13. And of course, 0.84, it's going to drop to 0.81, so there's a difference. So a standard 5/813 wall control is what I used on this fan, and it should definitely work if you choose to use a 4-speed wall control. I don't need to do variable speed on this one since it was done in a previous video. So other than that, that is actually all I have for my homemade, handmade Crompton Greeves blades. And I'll see you next time with another fan. Thanks for watching.